You know, in episode 4, we talked about really bad road signs.
We did, yeah. The emoji one.
Yes.
And other bad ones.
I found some examples of stupid road signs I thought you might want to look at, and then we could talk about them. Some of them are probably made up, but I'm not entirely sure.
So I've seen that. I've seen that before.
What, in real life?
Yeah. So quite often, the electronic signs that you get on motorways.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes they light up and say sign not in use. Well, if it's not in use, why are you telling me?
Why do we need to? Yeah. But a digital one, I can sort of understand, because you need to know that it's not doing it's things like tracking you or checking your speed, because some of them do that, don't they? I'm not sure.
That's the sign, doesn't?
Oh, is that rumour?
Surely, if it was the case that you're saying that the camera's not in use, then surely it should say camera not in use, or
anyway,
limit not in force, or anything.
Why would this one say sign not in use?
Yeah, true.
Okay, I'm going to move to the next one.
How
is that helpful in any way?
That must be a Photoshop.
It could be. I don't know. Quite well done though, but it is quite a blurry photo.
Okay. Yeah, that's...
I don't know how that's helpful. Next one. Don't know where this is. Definitely not England.
So, surely that's to say that where normally there might be signs saying... See, I can understand this one a little bit.
Why?
Well, as you drive around... This is obviously not a British sign, but as you drive around, you might see a sign saying there's a junction coming up or a corner coming up. Maybe this is to let you know that the next, say, few miles of road don't have those signs, so pay extra care.
Okay.
I think that's fine.
Isn't this obvious?
It is obvious, yeah. I feel like these must be fake.
I don't know. They could be. I'll provide links to all these images in the description. Caution vehicles in road. When is that not the case?
See, that one is quite tightly cropped in, so I wonder, is that like what looks like a pedestrianised road?
Oh, okay.
People might not assume that it's pedestrianised, but then actually, even though it looks pedestrianised, it's not.
Oh yeah, you might be right. Okay, this one is... We've passed this.
Yeah,
I took this photo.
This is near your house.
Okay, so the reason why I took this photo is because it's a sign coming up to a mini roundabout, and I think that the signage is excessive. That's why I took a photo. Because there's a sign saying give way.
Yeah.
Right, but there's also a sign saying roundabout. That is a sign letting you know that this is a roundabout. Now, most roundabouts don't have a sign telling you they're a roundabout because it's a roundabout.
But if the paint on the road fades, that could be maybe useful.
True, okay. But if it's a roundabout, do you also need to know that it's give way? Because that's what you do at a roundabout. One thing dictates the other. So you don't need to know the rules.
There's also a lot of direction signs there. To take that in as a driver, like the way to the town centre and give way.
That's useful.
As you're driving past, that's quite... No, but I'm just saying...
That's useful, though.
The signs in totality.
But
and they're all separate as well. It's not like it's one sign that says... like on an approach to a roundabout, you often get the one that's a picture of a roundabout and it tells you where you can go from the roundabout's exits.
Oh, yeah.
And that's all one sign. So you instantly know from looking at one sign, it's a roundabout and these are my exits. Whereas here, you've got the same information, it's a roundabout and these are the exits, but split over 4 or 5 signs, which is not very...
But the one on the left is for people coming from the right, though.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, I missed... Yeah, okay.
So the only one from the direction that we're coming, the direction of this photo, it says...
It's just at a slight angle, so we're getting the signs for people from 2 directions.
It says town centre, but above it says give way to traffic from right. Because that's what you do on a roundabout. So there's 3 signs there that all essentially mean roundabout. Just do normal roundabout things.
Why? What singles this one out as needing that sign? Because that isn't typical on British roads. That I've never seen that on any other roundabout.
If I go to work, I will pass maybe like 4 or 5 roundabouts, and they don't have a sign on that says give way or roundabout or give way to traffic from right, because you know it's a roundabout. We've all passed our driving test, and that includes roundabouts. So in theory, we should know what to do at a roundabout. So why do we need these signs?
I can only assume that particular roundabout maybe has had a lot of accidents and they've decided that's the best way to solve it. It is a mess, though.
Yeah. All right, next one.
That's just a spelling mistake.
I know, but how many people saw this and didn't correct it?
True.
This is one that I saw in Germany, and it just annoyed me because the dog is really well detailed, but the man is really simplistic.
Trust you to notice that.
It just annoyed me. And also, the dog above is sort of standing on the water.
So what's that actually saying, I should add? So dogs aren't allowed to paddle?
Stand on the water.
No Jesus dogs? And so you're allowed to walk your dog, or you must walk your dog, or you can walk your dog?
I don't know.
But you're not allowed to let the dog in the water, I guess. No dogs, no paddling. I
suppose so. This is another one that I took. If you think about it, that's a no entry sign, but it says new road layout ahead.
Yeah.
So what is ahead? You shouldn't be going that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we walked past this.
Do we?
Yeah, this is on the way back from town to the office.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah.
Oh,
Too many signs.
Yeah.
Too many signs.
Also, what is the bugle in a triangle?
I don't know.
I know that's another. It's probably means something in another country, maybe post office or something. But
I'm not quite sure which country it is. I was going to say America, but it says kilometres, so it won't be.
No, it looks European to me.
Yeah. Next one. I saw this on a news website. It's supposed to say Edinburgh.
Edinburgh, and that guy doesn't look impressed.
No, he's not happy with it.
So it's just a spelling mistake then.
Just a spell mistake.
Oh well, you know.
Next one. This one feels staged.
It does a little bit, yeah.
Okay, next one.
Quite a few of them feel staged. Oh, what's going on now? I can't even read that.
So this is an overhead gantry that says, exit closed, sucks to be you, but I got fired today, so don't expect any help.
That can't be real.
Could be fake, I don't know.
That does look quite fake.
Next one.
Oh, I've been there.
What? Cox?
Yeah.
Right.
It's in Cornwall.
Okay.
Yeah, and...
Did you pay attention to the sign?
Yeah, in fact, there's a picture of me somewhere with a direction sign that says this way to Cox, and I'm stood next to it.
So you.
The funny thing as well is there's a road you can drive on, and there's like a crossroads, and one direction it points towards Cox, and the other direction points toward a place called Venton Gimps. So it's quite a good little sign.
This is just a weird one that I saw in Germany. It looks like, why is the bottom one upside down? Do you think they've printed it that way in case the direction changes?
Yeah, I wonder if it's like, you know the scene in Jurassic Park where he's driving in the Jeep, the big guy, and he eventually gets the big scary the little dinosaur that spits venom in his face.
Right.
But he's driving at night in his Jeep and he crashes into the sign, and then the sign's like he can't tell whether the sign was a left sign or a right sign, and then he...
This doesn't help that.
No, but it could be the same thing. Like if the sign, maybe this is designed to be like flipped round.
I think they might have made a job lot.
Oh yeah, maybe. And so it works either way.
Yeah. Next one. Figure out what's going on here.
It just looks like
I'll give you a hint. It's on the left.
Okay.
So they've put something in front of the sign, or they've put the sign behind something, so you can't see it. So it makes it useless.
Yeah. That's funny writing. I'm assuming that's like Russia or something.
No, I think it might be Thai. I'm not sure actually.
Yeah, actually, that's not Russian, is it? No. But anyway.
So this is in Wales.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I've seen this.
And they've got the translation wrong because they obviously must have sent it to someone's email address and got an autoresponder back.
Yeah, yeah.
Next one.
Yeah.
Doesn't really make sense.
Oh.
This one's just ridiculous. But this is kind of what I was
saying
about...
That looks like the sort of thing that a chav would just come along and flipped it around though, I reckon. Or maybe it's been faked.
Maybe. But this is what, I was talking about on the podcast about whether to follow diversion signs or not. I find that they're more confusing than they are helpful.
Yeah. And maybe different diversions are different. I don't know.
I don't know where this is, but that does not seem that useful to me.
Yeah, that's not clear, is it?
No. Next one. That's just a bad translation.
Yeah, that is a bad translation. Oh, nice. Just an amusing place name?
Just an amusing place name.
Okay.
I don't think this exists anymore.
Why? It looks quite recent.
I think because they had too many people taking photos of it, like me.
You actually went there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
I just thought that was funny.
Oh, just the bike, yeah.
I don't know why. Just find it comedic. And it's not. Getting in an accident is not funny. I just find that's a bit funny.
It does look a bit sort of like John Cleese-esque slapstick.
It does look a bit slapstick.
Yeah.
Next one. Do you recognise that?
Did I send you that?
You took this, yeah.
Oh, I did, yeah.
I just thought it was, again, it seems quite comedic for something that is quite a dark and dangerous subject.
Yeah, but also, the reason I took that is I think it was on a path with what you could see like rocks behind, but the illustration shows someone falling off a cliff, really. Like, what are you saying there? Rocks can be dangerous. What, if you throw them at people, or...?
Oh, so this wasn't on a cliff?
I don't think so, no.
Oh, okay, so there's no precipice of any sort?
I think there might have been a cliff, maybe, like, further away. I don't know, I can't remember.
And then I just thought this one was quite funny because it looks like the guy's breakdancing. But then if it's not clear what's going on, there's an arrow pointing downwards to show that he's falling.
I like that.
I assume it's supposed to be someone drowning, which we're not supposed to laugh at, but it does say, lol. Anyway, that's all I've got.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.